Right, now, before we start this, I will say I've not seen the episode. I actually haven't watched South Park in quite a long time. And it's not even anything, it's just hard to get a hold of now. It's not something that's really shown over here, and I don't watch regular TV. And Pirate Bay, I mean, Jesus Christ, Pirate Bay is just absolutely packed with malware and everything now, so I don't touch that stuff at all anymore. Are Harry and Meghan planning to sue the makers of South Park? The royal commentators claim lawyers for the Duke and Duchess are casting an eye over the animated sitcom after it savaged them in the Worldwide Privacy Tour episode. Worldwide Privacy Tour. Right, I already get that joke. Right, this is taking me back because South Park used to be in the papers all the time for pissing everyone off, right? And there used to be celebrities getting raging about it, like Tom Cruise and all that stuff, man. But that Kanye West and everything that used to, I mean, that was even in later episodes, even in early days, way, way, way back when in the 90s. I remember watching South Park when it first came out late at night, and I'm like, oh my god, it's like a cartoon. But they swear, oh my god, I'm so naughty staying up late at night and watching this. I was a fucking rebel, you see. Harry and Meghan's lawyers are casting an eye over animated sitcom South Park, a royal commentator has claimed, after it launched a series of attacks against the couple because, well, that's what South Park does. It parodies stuff and makes fun of it. That's South Park. That's just what South Park does. If you ever get mentioned or brought up in South Park, that's what's happening to you. That's just what they do. It's parody and satire. The satirical series ridiculed the couple's demands for privacy while on a publicity blitz for the Duke's autobiography Spare and their Netflix series in a brutal episode last week. Now it has been suggested that the broadcast may have legal ramifications with the Sussex's lawyers. Shut up. I'm telling you right now, shut up. It's parody, it's satire. Royal commentator Neil Sean told Fox News that representatives for the pair are now watching the series closely for any more attacks. Attacks. I was attacked by South Park. Show me on the doll where the cartoon character hurt you. He said, according to sources close to the ex-royals, it appears that, like so many things with Meghan and Harry, this may have legal ramifications attached. Ah. Their legal team are casting an eye over the episode to see what is wrong and what could be turned into something more sinister. Mr. Sean added that the makers of South Park have, as yet, received no legal correspondence because, let's face it, they don't have a case. They wouldn't have. I hope they try and go ahead with it anyway. I seriously hope they try and go ahead with it anyway, but they don't have a case. Because in America, they have something called the First Amendment, and it's lovely. I wish we had that. Last week's episode depicted the Prince and Princess of Canada, a young royal couple who loudly beg for privacy while drawing attention to themselves. The red-headed prince and his wife, who wears the same pink outfit that Meghan wore for Trooping the Colour in 2018, are seen promoting the Prince's book. Wow. The cover of which strongly resembles Harry's memoir, Spare. The episode is filled with swipes at the Sussexes, with main character Stan branding their cartoon equivalents the dumb prince and his stupid wife, while Kyle complains about the private jet parked outside their home. The show opens with Kyle's younger brother Ike, adopted from Canada, inconsolable at the news that the Queen of Canada, who resembles the late Queen Elizabeth II, is dead. Pardon, the Prince and Princess of Canada are seen at a large state funeral where they are booed by the rest of the royal family, accused of bashing the Canadian monarchy. Against the backlash, the couple appear on breakfast television to demand their privacy. Arriving on the set of Good Morning Canada with a book to promote, the Prince holds aloft a placard reading, "We want privacy," while the Princess's banner reads, "Stop looking at us." The host asks whether, in reporting on the royal family for his new book, Wah, he has now become a journalist himself, despite hating them. "We just want to be normal people." I can already hear it now. "We just want to be normal people. All this attention is so hard." The prince replies, "That's probably not the voice, I'm just guessing." Oh my god. The couple are challenged by the host, who questions how sincerely they want privacy as the royals storm off the set. The couple board their private jet and embark on a worldwide We Want Privacy tour, complete with dancing rainbows and a catchy theme tune. They visit France and India, where they chant their pro-privacy slogans to bemuse locals, and even a field of kangaroos during a pit stop in Australia. Eventually, they settle in the quiet town of South Park, Colorado. If we moved here, people would think we're really serious about wanting to be normal. The Royals clash with the locals, arriving with a drum kit and demanding privacy from neighbours. Kyle wakes one morning and finds the house has been covered with magazines featuring the princess. They include a cover strongly resembling that of the Cut magazine after it ran a cover interview with Meghan last summer. When Kyle confronts the Royals, the princess yells, "He victimised me." The prince springs to his wife's defence. "This is an outrage," he cries. "We'll see how he deals with my blue penis." Right, okay, I kind of want to stop reading. Oh, I want to stop reading because I want to read the episode now. Right, I want to actually watch the episode, right, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into this. The animated satire South Park has been a television mainstay world over since its debut in 1997. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are now the latest targets of the show's no-holds-barred brand of comedy and join a long list of celebrities and off-limits talking points that have come into the show's focus over the last 26 years. They only ever made one movie of South Park, and the movie was actually really good. And I know that they made Team America, and I know that, in fact, no, Basketball was way before. But, like, I don't know. I would like another South Park movie. Colorado school children Eric Cartman, Kel Broflovsky, Stan Marsh, and Kenny McCormick have shocked audiences with their vulgarity since the inflammatory first episode, Cartman gets an anal probe. But the characters have also provided show creators Matt Parker and Trey Stone with a sandbox environment with which to mock, ridicule, and scrutinise famous figures and elements of popular culture. A lot of the episodes, by the way, go up like within the week. The episode is written and created like the week before it goes live. Not all of them, but like a lot of them are. Roping everybody from Bill Gates to the Pope into their outlandish adventures, the show has received its fair share of criticism as well as praise. It was banned in China after the episode, which criticised the ruling Communist Party and was targeted by fanatics for its portrayal of religious figures. Yeah, a lot of people don't know this. Like Matt and Trey shit themselves and they pussied out in a later episode where they didn't show Muhammad as part of like the Super Friends like superhero group. But see if you go back to earlier episodes, they show Muhammad. They show him. But back then, nobody cared because people weren't as sensitive back then. Disgraced Harvey Weinstein sentenced to 16 years. That's just popped up on the screen. Yeah, that was a while ago. Have they sentenced him to more time? Oh, well, who cares? Go away. Despite lawsuits, Despite lawsuits, the show has managed to bat off resistance thanks to rights protected by the First Amendment, good and glorious, I wish we had one, guaranteeing free speech in the United States. More than 2 decades on, the creators are still going strong despite the backlash. Yeah, in the current age of cancel culture, yeah, I'm amazed they're still around. I truly am amazed that they're still around. Mail Online looks back on some of the most high-profile characters the show has satirised over the years. There was Tom Cruise, and that caused a bit of fucking hoo-hoo-hoo. Trapped in the closet. Now I'm in the closet. Fucking R. Kelly. Yeah, the R. Kelly bit, that didn't fucking age well. that did not age well. There was Tom Cruise, there was Kanye West, Xi Jinping, which, yeah... Trump and Hillary, that was the one. Yeah, that was one of the episodes that they made within the week because they were like, we don't know if Trump or Hillary's going to win, so they had to wait. And then as soon as it was announced the winner, they started making the episode, and it was up like a few days later. Britney Spears, Jesus Christ, I remember that episode. Brittany Welch, Ben Affleck, I remember that. Bill Gates, everybody. I mean, I would have liked to be in it. I'm not important enough to be in it, but it would have been funny. Right, now, I did just cycle to the end of the article there. The reason for that is I'm going to miss my train. So, yeah, sorry. Bye.